Thank you, everyone, and welcome. We are really excited to host this panel about the future of the future of real estate, the eXp journey.
So in our journey as eXp agents, we became the touring property practitioners. And we have seen firsthand the power of this collaborative culture and the eXp agent-centric model. So when eXp opened in South Africa in 2020, I was probably one of the first agents that joined. But for the last 3 years, we have been traveling full-time through our beautiful country and abroad while still selling property.
eXp has emerged as a game changer, empowering our agents to take their careers to a new level. We will discuss how eXp innovative model, cutting-edge technology, and supportive community empower agents to build their business and take them to a new level.
So eXp has redefined what is possible for agents. And we are honored here today to have with us on stage Andrew Thompson. He is the country leader for eXp South Africa. He's a visionary leader, and he's got a deep understanding for the real estate industry and a passion for empowering agents. He played an instrumental role in the remarkable growth of eXp in South Africa, and we are looking forward to exploring the future of real estate with him.
Javier Rousseau has got a title which is long, but in real terms, he's the growth guru of eXp South Africa. And Javier is not just about numbers, he's about people. He really helps the people and the agents to come to their full potential and building businesses that are both unique and profitable. And then we've got Bongi Budaza. She's the event marketing coordinator. And she's the heart and soul of the eXp community. Bongi is passionate about bringing people together and create a vibrant and supportive environment where everyone can connect and thrive. Please help me to welcome all of them to the stage.
So my first question is to Bongi. Tell us, in your perspective, what are the things that eXp does differently to help new agents feel welcome and supported at eXp?
Some things, okay. There's quite a few, but I think I would like to start it from the onboarding process. We have an onboarding specialist that is walking through new agents that are coming into eXp because it's a big decision. So obviously you need someone who can answer their questions, walk through them so that they make this decision confidently. And then they come in, they already have trainings that are waiting for them. Trainings that will make them feel confident in their business, learn the tools so that they will work them properly. And then as I talk about trainings, we have live sessions, we have webinars, we have everyday trainings so that it can equip them and make them feel like they can do this because it is their business. And then I'll talk about the eXp world. You mentioned eXp is a game changer. I feel like that this cloud-based brokerage is a way for new agents to not only go to the office like physically, having to drive to the office, feeling isolated in the office or overwhelmed. They can work in their space, but connect with leadership, connect with other agents in the world. So I think it's one of the few things that we put out there for the agents to make them feel comfortable with their journeys. But yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Javi. And how does this initial support translate into long-term success? And what are some opportunities new agents can leverage to quickly get their business up to speed?
Yeah, so I think if I get so excited if I talk about eXp, I must always calm myself down and say, okay. But yeah, you know, if an agent's on board at eXp, he basically steps into this system that's built for acceleration. You know, that's what we're there for, and that's what our systems are there for, is to get agents, businesses to a next level as quickly as possible. for example, with, if you look at our cloud-based technology, the rep system that we have, all of those things are made for agents to make them successful. The training that we have is one of the other things that's just next level. But I think for me, the game changer is that we don't just onboard agents, but we also equip them to build businesses, and very good businesses. And the game changer in this is, and Bongi touched on this, is the fact that we've got this cloud-based technology, and we've got the eXp world. And what that means for us in South Africa specifically is, doesn't matter where you are in South Africa, and I'm going to use the same example that I had last year, is even if you're in a village in Kwakwa in the Free State, or Putarechaba in the Free State, or somewhere in KwaZulu-Natal, or you're staying here in Cape Town, you've got the same training, the same experts helping you to build your business, so the opportunity is equal for everybody. And I think that is what's making eXp unique, and it also creates an environment, or it gives a tool that no traditional agency can give you. So it's an opportunity for every person, doesn't matter where you are in South Africa, it is there for you. And I keep on saying, this model is a model built for South Africa.
That's true. So eXp is known for its innovative approach. Andrew, tell us about some of the unique resources that eXp offers us as agents.
Thanks, Aletia, and thanks for the warm welcome here today. And just really loved the last 2 days. It's been so impressive, so really fantastic. En mooi gedoen, Gavi. Lekker gepraat. Baie goed.
Dankie, Andrew.
It's quite interesting when a person thinks in Afrikaans but speaks English. So I think it's important to know. Just from my side, and before I do get there, I do want to just touch on one or two things very quickly, if you don't mind. And I've heard via the grapevine that Chuck Fazio and Steve Johnston do sleep longer than 5 hours in an evening. So just to let you know, I think that's very important. The second part is it's just been so eye-opening for me just to listen to our icon agents, Lisna, Johan, absolutely fantastic, and I'd love to give them a big round of applause. They really do deserve it. The next part of it is our CAP agents, and even though you guys are traveling all over the world, but our CAP agents in the audience, listening to your stories and your experience, and you'll understand where I'm going to now. You are just the best, and we do so appreciate you, and very well done to you. Thank you very much indeed. So if you do talk about systems and tools and what's unique about eXp, to me, the most unique feature of eXp are the people in this room. And if you look at the people within this environment and the tools, the technology, the disruptive technology that we've got as a company, we are most certainly the future of real estate. And I have no doubt with the unique resources, the unique people, the agents that are in the audience, the leadership up on stage with Bongi, Javi, and a bigger team being created here, with all the tools and technology, it's these people that make the technology sing. And I just want to zone in on one item, because I love seeing Chuck Fazio's numbers up on the big screen, remembering that he went from 900 agents down to 300 agents, up to 7,750 agents. And how do you manage an organization like that? And we've got a tool, a technology called My eXp, built by our own propeller head guys out in the USA. And they've put this model together so that people like Steve Johnston, the influencers within our organization, the Chuck Fazios, and the many agents in this room that are going to benefit from revenue share in the long term. You cannot manage such a large organization on a spreadsheet, on an Excel spreadsheet, on a whiteboard, etc. But My eXp is there as a solution to realize what income you can generate for yourself as a bonus every single month, and create many millionaires and possibly billionaires, not only here in South Africa, but across the globe. And it's one thing, there's no other company in the world that can catch up with that technology at the present moment. And every day it's emerging, it's changing, it's disruptive. And that's just one of the many tools that we've got as eXp. So I thank you very much. Thank you.
I absolutely love that because there's a lot of tools and they keep on adding to it, and we just grow as agents and become better at what we do. Javier, I want to ask you, so we've got all these resources, but have you seen agents use that resources to design their own future? So maybe if you can share a success story with us.
Yeah, I think if you think about real estate, you normally don't think about building a legacy. And with eXp, it's a unique model. It gives the agents the opportunity really to build a business for themselves. It gives people the opportunity to go out and say to themselves, am I going to build a legacy? And I think if anybody attended yesterday, I had a different answer for this, actually, but it changed from yesterday. And you see a 22-year-old lady standing on this stage and realizing she connected with the tools, or she attended trainings, she connected with the tools, and what happened? And she started connecting with people, like Dr. Moll said. I mean, that's actually amazing. It's part of his speech. And then we realized suddenly, but what we need to do is we need to connect, and it's good for our health. And she connected with the tools. And I had the privilege on Tuesday to have a discussion with her dad, and now I'm going into a private financial things. So, and he said to me, she just bought her first property, her first investment property. So think about this. A 22-year-old buying her first investment property through what she's doing in eXp and using our tools, our technology, in our networks. And that's what you want to do in eXp, and that's how you're going to accelerate your business. Yeah,
Great.
so that's an example.
Thanks, Harvey. Yeah. And I want to go on that note as well, talking about the people. That is one of the big things that really impressed me about eXp, is the network of agents and how we collaborate and talk together, and you work together with these people. And we ourselves have built some valuable connections within the eXp network, locally and abroad, actually. And Bongi, I want you to maybe just talk to us a little bit about the network of agents and how do the eXp company facilitate these connections within South Africa and actually abroad as well.
I think the word network has been mentioned so many times over the last 2 days, which is beautiful, which then proves that eXp truly understands how key that networking is. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But so networking facilitates the collaborations that you mentioned. It facilitates innovation and even growing the business, right? I think it was Shanae who mentioned yesterday that she was using referrals. And that helped her business when she started, which I think is incredible. It just proves that, let's say you can be someone in Cape Town, you have a client who's looking for a place in Pietermaritzburg, and then you can use the systems, you can use WorkChat, Workplace to connect to someone, to connect to a Sharon Moodley and be like, I have this client, I need this, can you help? So I think the tools are there. WorkChat, and even going into eXp World, eXp World, where you can talk to other agents, connect and collaborate there with them, and even with the events that we host. I was actually chatting to someone yesterday who said, you are Bongi who's sending out all these roadshow information for us. And I'm like, yes, because in those roadshows, you're able to network, meet like-minded professionals, and communicate on whatever problems you may be having or you may be facing, and they could have a different insight to help you, and so forth.
Thank you very much. Andrew, as agents, many agents become an agent because they don't just want a career. They want a business. And the eXp disruptive model is there to help them do that. How do we achieve this in a long-term vision?
You know, Paul, I think the most important thing about joining eXp, we're looking for influential people, we're looking for good producing agents. So we really look towards a really great track record in terms of an experienced agent coming into our organization. And I think that is absolutely critical because we've got a reputation to uphold out there. We're wanting experienced people, we want successful business people. And I think through that success, we breed further success. And the ability for a sponsor, for an individual to attract really good agents, influential people into our organization, where you can be your own brand and you can be your own business. The entrepreneurial flair of waking up in the morning and knowing exactly what you're going to do, planning your week, planning your month, planning your year, and getting a balance in life. I really believe this is a life worth living, and the opportunity to be entrepreneurial, to run your own business, there's only one solution, and Chuck Fazio mentioned it yesterday. You're effectively buying an international brand. You're buying a local brand and a very energized local brand. It's a great collaborative environment to be in. We are family, we are community, and I think you'll see it's a place of enjoyment. It's a place of fun, and it's a place where you can live your passion. Absolutely love it. Thank you.
So, Andrew, you actually already answered the question I wanted to, to ask you.
You can ask me another one if you want, but I loved Bongi's pronunciation of Pietermaritzburg. Okay. So Sharon, I know, always talks about Pietermaritzburg. Okay, so vitally important. Well done, Bongi. Thank you.
Yeah, so just any last words from you then?
You know, Let and Paul, I just really, I mean, it's been 4.5 years of journey. It's been a fascinating journey, and we've got to a point now where the outlook over the next 3 to 4 years is just an incredible outlook. I think we've got an amazing foundation. We're at 1,300 agents today. And if you think 4.5 years ago, we've gone from 0 agents to 1,300 agents in 4.5 years, and it's thanks to everybody in the audience here. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you look at that as a base foundation for the coming years, you know, we've got challenges out there. We're sitting at number 3 in South Africa in terms of agent count. The idea is now to really get our agents to become revolutionary in terms of listings and production. And I really believe if we follow that path, we can quickly not only be the largest real estate company in South Africa, but on the continent, not only in agent count, but also in production. And I think that is vitally important. And I go back to what I said in the beginning, and I think Steve will agree with me. We want influential people and good producing agents. I hope that sums it up. Thank you very much indeed.
Well said.
Yeah, and I want to close and say thank you, Andrew, Javi, and Bongi, for your time, for your wisdom, for your passion. And I want you to actually thank the rest of the leadership team as well. We as agents appreciate you and the passion that you bring to us and to our businesses. We really thank you for that. And I want us all to remember that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. And maybe at a stage you've stopped, or if you've never taken that first step, let's today make that first step again into our future and into our own business. Thank you very much.